Hello and welcome to a YouTube video for Tsunami Rose. This is my design team project for December. It's using the Christmas list digital kit, which is available on Etsy. Tsunami Rose also has a 50% sale on, so be sure to check out all her listings. They're usually $2.50 per listing, and with the 50% off you can get them for $1.25 each, and I think that's on a $50 spend. So be sure to take advantage of the offer. Now these are 3 TN traveller note size journals that I've created. If you're not into these size journals, it is also available in the standard full-size version as well. But these make great half pages in those journals too as well, if you like to mix and match items. So that's how they look together. Although they're meant to as inserts, but you can use them on their own as well. I've packed them all onto some card for the covers. The tops are something I received in a swap, but I'll get into that when I start sharing. So this is a 3 inserts. I found some gift bags as well that they fit into, so they will come with that in the when I put them up for sale. So those are all ready for you to gift. Here's the first one. I'll get all the measurements and page numbers and all the other details down in the description below. So that's a topper that I was sent in a swap. All 3 of the toppers on the TNs were sent from the same person. We did a pocket letter swap on Facebook. So I'm sure she'll recognise them, and thank you once again. I was saving them for something special, and it was perfect for these. So I've added stickles on, and I've not completely closed it off. So I'll just use this for now, just to show you. It actually is a tuck spot as well back there, so you could add a little message, or if you're using it as in a TN, you could add in another tag, journaling card or something. I've stitched them with double crochet, red crochet thread, and then inside I've got charms hanging off. I've kept one of them longer so it dangles at the bottom, and that says Happy Holidays on that charm. There's some crochet lace there, and I've added stickles onto that too. I've just inked the edges a little bit more, but you didn't really need it. And that's the back. So going into it, these stickers I picked up from a clearance, and it says this present was made in North Pole, and then you've got to and from as well, so if you're gifting it, it'll be perfect for that. The members of the Facebook groups that I'm in will probably recognise this. This is the advent calendar I shared earlier this week. I've used a little bit in these 3 inserts because that's what my son offered it for, but I'm saving some to put in my own personal journal as well, so you'll all know what I'm on about anyway. So, but that's from the backing of an advent calendar. I've just cut a semicircle there. It's got Tsunami Rose. That's from a different kit, but you can get Christmas themed library cards as well from her Etsy store. And then these are some shrunk down pages. I've just turned to a bit of ephemera. You have a card topper there. I've not really done anything to the printed pages because there's quite a bit going on here. I didn't want to cover up because I didn't want to lose any of the elements. Like you've got the candy cane there, the wreath there, so plenty of journaling spots as well. They're just printed on plain copier paper, and then I've done some light stenciling throughout using Tim Holt's Holly stencil, and I think it was Vintage Photo Distress inks. These sentiments all come with the kits. You've got a few rows containing different sentiments, so just use them as a bit of embellishment. And this idea was inspired from another design team member. I've forgotten the name now, it slipped my mind, but I'm sure she'll recognise it, so please do comment below if you know who it is, or if it's you. I just really like that idea. I thought it was really good to use as tags out on the edges. A double tuck spot there, using a doily and some scrapbook papers. These are shrunk down and can be used as pages as well. Try to get through these a little quicker because there are 3 to get through, so got a little dog there, and I like those candy canes, so that's in that first one. This is some Christmas themed music paper. Tsunami Rose does do music paper and postcards as well, so she saved you a lot of time from searching for them. You can buy them all in just a couple of listings instead. Those are some more of the pages which should have been shrunk down. And then I've used a couple of tickets as a pocket there. Some craft paper. This things to do list is printed on tea stained paper, which I've baked it, and I've just attached it with washi tape, so if you wanted to remove it, it can be removed and moved elsewhere. This is some vellum that I bought that was, I don't know if it's picking it up or not, but it's embossed, and it was from a D-stash over on the Facebook group. So what I've done is there were 3 pieces, and I've used the green one in this, there's a gold one and a red one in the others. You can, if you want to create another pocket, just glue down washi tape or staple, whatever you have in hand. Just do that to 2 sides and you've got a semi-transparent pocket. So if you did the top and bottom, you've got that. So lots of journaling space there. Pom-pom trim, and that's another card topper. And I've only glued it along the top, so you've got a bit of a tuck spot. There's lots of ephemera pieces, and the great thing is these pages can also be used as card toppers as well. You can just print them out, cut them up and stick them on some card, and then add one of the sentiments on, and you've got a perfect handmade card. That's just some tea stained and baked paper which I've inked around the edges for an extra journaling spot. These paper bags were gifted to me. Some tea stained paper again, and it's just a little collage of some ephemera pieces. I did a bit of the crochet thread there. Really like the postcards as well, that come with a very vintage feel. And that's just on plain card, and that's just all the effect. I've just inked it on the back to match it, make it match. Gold doily tuck spot. This is what I'm on about. This image with, say, that sentiment on. You've got a great little Christmas card there, and you can print these off as many times as you want. There's no limit on that, so as far as I know, so just double check. But that, and then you've got a couple more in here as well. I've left these as they are, so you can use them as flip books and journaling spots. But if you wanted, you could cut them and maybe create more pockets. Or if you've got some space left over after journaling on a page, you can just embellish it like that. I used some to create pockets there, as you can see. These are some of the tickets that I just created little flip books out of. Some vintage advert styles as well. Daisy was very generous and gave us a lot to work from this month. So these three are altered paper clips. The buttons that I've put some fun fibres through and attached to some paper clips. So this one here is a sleigh. And then we have some holly there. And then this one, it looks like a stamp of some holly. It's centre pages. And that's where the charms are hanging from. I've added a snowflake as well onto another one. You can use these to print on the backs instead of the other pages if you don't want to do any distressing or anything like this. Some more of the tickets and the vintage ephemera. And that's another one that I've just used as a pocket there, but you could have it as a title at the top of a page. Envelope, pocket page. And you've got a file folder there. That's more of a contemporary style if you wanted, but I've inked it up. And this one's just got another flip book inside it. Another postcard with some vintage snowmen and women carol singing. That's one of the like the labels in the front. But I thought it'd be nice there, so you could add in a title of whatever you're putting into the pockets, and there's lots of space within the pockets to add more of your own things. This is Christmas memories. Got some more tickets. I like that robin image. Got some florals there. Looks like there's some snowdrops there too. Got these little, you can cut them up and use them separately. Or you could add a little glue there and create just like a little pocket. Some more of the paper. I couldn't find where I put my index cards, so if I find them I'll include them, but if not, that's another idea for you for things to add in. There's another card topper there. These ones are larger pages, and what I've done is I've shrunk it down to create this flip book, but you could use them as pages as well, so they look really nice. Another ticket pocket there. You get quite a lot of tickets as well, so you've got a good range of styles. That's the things to do list again. Flips up, so you've got journaling space here as well. Like I said, it's just washi tape, so you could remove that washi tape and just tape it along here if you wanted, so it'd flip out instead. And I left the back plain, so you could just paper clip something on if you wanted. So like I said, that'll come in that one. Second one, this one's more of a more faith style, I think, because there's a lot more of the images that are stickled. Those again, I forgot to say that I've added a bit of this green twine as well onto all of them. The first one had it there at the bottom. This one does have like a bit of a tuck spot as well, just there. I only glued around there, so you could use that if you wanted. That's the back. Now I accidentally got a bit of ink there, so I just turned it into a little silhouette style of a church image with trees. So a little happy accident there. Another of those stickers. We've got a library card again. Got one of these as well. Almost a ledger style one. Tuck that in properly later. And this pocket, I used a scalloped edge on that, a scallop punch that I had. That's another of the card toppers. I like the idea of the calendar there. With a sentiment on there. That'd make a lovely Christmas card. That's another of those ones which you can use as pages as well. They're called the Big Elements, I think, the Big Element range. And that's your ticket pocket there. Lovely images. The quality of your print is affected by the papers you use as well. This is just done on standard copier paper. That one's tea stained and baked paper. And then I've printed on tracing paper. That gives a nice quality, but you have to let it dry. Yes, that gold embossed. And then the other good paper is the glossy photo paper, but then you have trouble writing on that. So I haven't actually tried matte photo paper yet, so I think it might be worth trying that. Look at the flowers on that image. Which is what I meant, there's more of the angels and Jesus, baby Jesus, and the cross. That's some ephemera that I've just tucked into there. That was a card topper, which I thought went really well with this TN. So I've used it as a top tuck spot. The 3 altered paper clips are the same for all 3 journals. Some tickets. Flip the book. I like that. That'd make a nice card. There's some paper there. Postcard. Journaling spots. And that's another collage. Fuzzy cut those images. I did them there. I think I've used a few of the journal pages as ephemera as well, so I think that's one of my favourite images. I like, as you will have picked up from my videos, I have a thing for peacock feathers and roses. Give me any of them too, and I'll love to include it in my journal. So, some tickets that you could use as the book plates. So you could write, "This journal belongs to." That's another one of them that I've just used as a pocket instead. So it's the centre page, and on this one, then I decided to go with a cross, seeing as it seemed more of a religious themed, and luckily the red gems matched with the theme as well. Look at the images on there. Lots to see. I think I'll try speeding up a little bit more so I can fit this all into one video instead of having 2 parts. Journaling spot there, another file folder. So, and on the front again, the postcard there. Ticket, some tea stain paper, and then that's one of the papers that you get with it. I think I trimmed it down a little so it'd fit inside. So it's a little bit longer. You could use it as a half page in a journal as well if you wanted. That's just another piece, and I've just not glued the card topper there, so you've got a bit of a tuck spot. Another double tuck doily. These are some envelopes that come with the kit. I think there's 3 different ones. Excuse me. And I forgot to shrink down one of them, so that ended up being quite large, and I've not used it here. Probably use it on something else. But that would fit in the larger journals really nicely. So. I've been wanting to film these in natural lighting, but with the reduced daylight hours we have, it's been a bit hard with everything else going on. One of my kids has still not finished for Christmas yet, the holidays yet, so I'm still having to drop them off at school as well. So. I have a niece and nephews who still haven't broken up from school either, so it's a bit of a hassle. And you've got some kids at home and some. Just got to show you clearly that's what that one will come in. Final one, which is slightly chunkier than the other 2. It's got a few more pages in this. I really like that holly. I've stickled it again. This one doesn't have any tuck spots around it, just because of the shape, but as you can see, they worked out perfect with these TN journals. I don't know what collection they came from, but I was just sent them as they were. Oh, so that comes with this kit. Lovely image of the florals there. And then that's from a different kit, but because of the snowdrops, I wanted to include it in this one. Now this shape is already part of the advent calendar cutout. So, and that's just the card topper there that I've added on again. These are what I meant about the lovely images, and you don't want to cover anything up, so I really like that ephemera piece. I can see that working in a lot of ways. That's one of my favourite images from these vintage ones. So it looks almost like an ATC card, but you could use it, say if you glued it down as a pocket as well, that would look really nice. And then you have this envelope, and I stuck that on. It comes with 2 inserts. And another ticket pocket with the candy cane again. Let's see if I can flip through this a bit quicker. Things to do list. You can print these off loads of times if you purchase the kit yourself. So, like that, Santa in the musical notes. Got some tickets, camera piece. And some cheese-staked paper. A postcard there. A little bit of a collage going on there. It's the red embossed vellum. The double tuck spots. And doily tuck spot. In an extra postcard with this one because it's a few extra pages. That's a double tuck spot there. That's the top tuck spot with the card topper. These images could be mix and match like that. That would go with the faith journal, and I really like that. It kind of reflects this as well. I didn't realise at the time. It goes with the doily tuck spots that I've been creating. So, lovely image of a robin there. I like that Christmas tree. Quite a few puppy images as well, so for you dog lovers. And I know there's some kittens somewhere as well. The pocket that I added there, that's the centre page, and this one's got a charm saying Merry Christmas, and then a snowflake one again for this. Some more ticket flip books, some camera pieces, and that can be used in lots of different ways, but I've just used it as a journaling spot and pocket. I think this image is cute as well. That's a file folder there. There's that image I was saying I liked. Missed a page there. That would work with the faith journal as well. Tuck spot there. Look at the images there. Could stick a picture so it looked like a frame going around, or a little bit of clear gesso, and you can write on it as well. kittens are a thing. So Daisy's catered for quite a lot of different styles within this, which is great. Jingle all the way, and all that glitters is snow. I like that. Some more tickets. Another flip book. I like that image. I think it'd be really nice as a card. And some paper there. Rosettes. The flip book there. And Santa making a sleigh. A things to do list. And that's that one. And that one comes in that. So that's all three. I hope you've enjoyed doing this, and please pop over to my Etsy store where these will be for sale, and pop over to Tsunami Rose as well if you want to buy the kits to try yourself. Thanks for watching.